Hey folks, welcome to this week's News and Community Spotlight. We hope you have had a wonderful week. To start, Epic Games is excited to introduce support for Maxon Cinema 4D with the release of Unreal Engine 423, available now in preview. Cinema 4D support is enabled via the Datasmith plugin and opens up new potential for high-end creative workflows. With the integration, creators can natively import C4D files directly into UE with support for scene hierarchies, geometry, materials, lights, cameras, and baked animations. Plus, Cinema 4D's Save for Cineware command allows users to easily bake complex procedural motion graphics directly into real-time scenes through Sequencer. As part of the Epic Mega Grants program, we recently announced $1.2 million in financial support to Blender, the free and open source 3D creation suite. Epic Mega Grants is an evolution of our Unreal Dev Grants initiative, committing $100 million to assist Unreal developers doing outstanding work with UE or enhancing open source capabilities for the 3D graphics community. Blender's Epic Mega Grant will be delivered incrementally over the next 3 years and will contribute to Blender's Professionalizing Blender Development initiative. Developed by a core team of roughly 13 people, Travis Strikes Again is motivated by small studios doing big things and feels like a love letter to indie games. We interviewed Goichi Suda, perhaps better known as Suda51, to learn more about how an independent spirit impacts the creative process. The legendary director goes on to explain how his mood can affect the game's fourth wall breaking humor, elaborates on what indie games inspired him for the project, and talks about how fusing multiple genres together to create a Travis Touchdown starring game that features an entirely different camera perspective and feel from past No More Heroes predecessors. If you missed our live webinar, Twinmotion Fast Architectural Visualization, don't worry, the replay is now available. In the webinar, get an introduction to Twinmotion and learn how it fits into a workflow for fast, real-time architectural construction, urban planning, and landscaping. The folks from Indefatigable and New Blood, creators of the retro-inspired first-person shooter Amid Evil, shared how they designed and developed their armory of weapons. While all of their weapons start as 3D objects, the team is converting them into 2D sprite packs. Learn more about their process for weapon creation in the full write-up. In an exercise of beauty in simplicity, Fabian Buchmeier, student at the University of Applied Sciences Ravensburg-Weingarten, impressively created an elegant motion design project using over 500,000 cubes. The shader provided a dynamic solution while remaining incredibly performant. It's time to work on your full spectrum monitor tan. The 2019 Summer UE4 Jam is about to kick off. The 5-day event will start with a themes announcement at the end of August 8th's livestream and run through August 13th. Falcon Northwest returns as our grand prize sponsor with more prizes from Intel, Logitech, Quixel, SideFX, Soundly, IGDA, DX Racer, and more to be announced. All right, time for this week's top Karma earners, who are Shadow River, Mukaroni, T. Sumisaki, Vicecore, Mo Watcher, Garner P57, DPTD, Loglos, and That Lightworker. Many thanks to these wonderful people. Be like them and hit up AnswerHub to help out other devs. You could even see your name up here. We're really excited about our first spotlight this week, the Open Source Colorblind Accessibility Tool, or CAT. It allows for project-wide CVD settings without the need for post-process LUTs. Follow the thread for additional information and the upcoming release, which we've been told is quite soon. What an awesome initiative, CodeKitta. Next up is Steenberg Real-Time ArchViz, one of VizForm's most recent projects. The team put Unreal to the test, exploring its capabilities, and they definitely delivered. The scene is well composed and looks sharp. Great work. Telefrag VR, released on July 19th by Anshar Studios, is a fast-paced shooter with visceral movement and combat mechanics. Dash, shoot, and teleport around unique arenas that feature impossible geometry where there's no right side up and death can come from any direction. Thanks for tuning in to this week's News and Community Spotlight.